Oh, yes, I was trying to go this way but could not. Okay. Oh, there's all my resources. Okay. So if you got 1 point in gent pipe, 1 point in stamina. Gent pipe is going to upgrade differently from the other 3. Charge up our wrench here real quick. I'm clearly going the right way. Waste. Sauna master and then something else is there. Doesn't work. Gent upgrade. Blueprint. There we go. Now as to whether or not I actually have the parts, even though it's given me quite a couple of parts, can I do the upgrade? Yes, yes I can. Using shock pipe to launch a devastating series of heavy attacks against your foes, but be warned it only lasts a short time. Use tab to activate when your jet pipe is charged up. Okay. Come on. Well. At least I get a good look at you right now. Alright, bye. My brain needs to, like, relax for a little bit. Okay. Oh, I should have gone and died to him. I'm upset with myself now. Boink. Ah, there's an upgrade in there. Okay. Engine oil? What is that? You picked up a memory? Okay. You assume, yeah, okay. And punch it. There we go. Ability. Actually, yeah, that's having that is nice, and I haven't had any health issues just yet. Really? Now? Yeah, I'm not next to a hiding place, man. Alright. Thank you for that. If he comes, I'm just gonna drop down and hide in there again.
Man,
this is before.
went to sleep the past
Okay.
few nights. I've been feeling something pulling at my mind. My thoughts fall to the Joey Drew exhibit we opened last week. Outside one or two of the artists. I don't think I've ever seen a single soul go inside. It's a shame how so many of us refuse to learn from the past. The past can give us our greatest lessons. But still, ever since we moved in Joey's old things, there's been a strange feeling around Archgate. Like the ghosts of long ago are wandering about, calling out to me.
That's not good, buddy. Trust me. I've played a couple horror games. It's not good. Chapter 3 already? Wow, okay. Flying through this game a bit faster than I actually thought I would be. I can't do. Okay. Boink. Okay. The machine must endure. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay.
This is Wilson. Anyone caught in restricted areas will be taken immediately to the pit. So be a good egg. Follow the rules.
We're in and out like rats, scurrying over the place, people shoving and pushing. The way this elevator system is set up, you would think we would have had only 10 employees working here. At any time of the day, this hall is full of people waiting to go up. Right around quitting time, you're going to have to grab a magazine and wait your turn. It just goes to show that Joey Drew Studios really did grow too much too fast. But I hear there's more than one way to escape this rat's maze. I'm going to do some asking around. Mr. Doyle again. Oh, I can break him. Oh, okay. It's actually nice to know. Okay. Either I haven't ran into one of those card machines or I'm not looking well enough. I'm not going over there just yet.
Brought to you by Jen.
I can hide in that one. Okay. Where is back here, was it? Yeah, okay. Hello. Okay. So it seems like he's more of a mental image, like of the ink rather than like an actual big scary monster. Okay. That makes him a bit easier to deal with than you would think. We live in the ruins of the past, forever lost in the shadows of those who came before us. Blended souls to make something new. Birth from a machine into a world we cannot own. But the ink demon lives in all of us, a voice that calls us to a purpose. We know it's a lie, but his intoxicating pull is strong. He's calling, always calling. Can you not hear him? Okay. Boink. Elevator. Can I assume that something's going to happen to the elevator? Yes, no, maybe. Please be nice.
Unauthorized surface elevator in use. Manual lift ejection activated.
Okay, that wasn't quite what I was expecting to happen. It didn't look like we went down, though. I think we're still in the upper levels of stuff. What does that do? I don't know, but I'm hitting them anyway. Oh, I have to hit him multiple times. Okay. Okay. It's boss fight. Alright. Okay. Alright, this one's gonna be a little tricky. Because I pretty much cannot get hit because I do not have any health. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Okay. I can kill those. Okay. Fear shows our true nature. Yeah. Donut.
Alice? Are you there? Alice?
Audrey, where are you?
I don't know. It's dark. And I don't know what to do.
Wait there. I'm coming to find you. Just don't move.
I don't think I get that option. This door opens, okay. No, hold on. You stay right there for just a second. Does this door open? No, okay. Bendy, come give me a hug. I'm not even necessarily chasing after you, I'm just trying to get away. He's terrified of me because of my arm. My shocky hand that can disrupt ink. Maybe it works on the ink demon. Or maybe I'm not strong enough. I don't know yet. I can hide. Oh. Hello. Very wet and slimy down here. Aw, thank you, a gift? Aw, I love it. Oh, this is a long ladder, isn't it? Oh, well, okay.
I believe there's something special in all of us. Especially you, Audrey.
Who are you?
Don't you know me? Take a good look.
Aren't you?
Joey Drew? In the flesh. Well, so to speak. Come on up. Let's take a little walk. There's something I want to show you.
Aren't you supposed to be dead? So what I'm seeing then would be an amalgamation of the ink and its thoughts of Joey Drew.
There you go. Follow me. But mind your step. This old place is full of surprises. I should know. I've worked here a long time.
Mr. Drew?
Joey, please.
Joey, what is this place? This studio? These monsters? Am I dreaming?
It's a cycle, Audrey. An ink-stained nightmare, forever stuck on repeat. With just a pencil and a dream, and with a little help from the Gent Corporation, it came into being. From what I gather, it exists in parallel with the outside world, but completely removed from the march of time. And like a record played over and over again, it's begun to crumble, wear down. This studio is a monument to choosing the wrong road. Now, whether it was built for revenge or regret, I don't know. That's my riddle to solve. Come over here a sec. The truth is, Audrey, someone out there is messing with what's in here. Bad things have begun to emerge from the puddles. Wicked creatures that never came from my pen. The worst ones call themselves keepers. Dangerous, deadly folks. They've taken over the old Gent workshop just beyond the sewers, trying to bring what they call order to this world, freezing the cycle in place, changing the script. Whatever answers you're looking for, you'll find them there.
So now you're not an amalgamation anymore. You are now the ink version of Joey Drew because the original Joey Drew is dead. So you exist in parallel with yourself. However, because your real world self is now dead, you are stuck in this world trying to seek your answer. Okay. Every great story begins in mystery. Although things may be dark at the start, the truth will illuminate your way. Don't be afraid of who you are. Fear only what you may become and banish it away. Your best pal. Okay. Toilet? Oh, that's the bathroom? Okay.
Look, above all, never forget. You're here for a reason, Audrey. There's always a reason, even when you can't understand it.
You made this world. Why can't you fix it?
Because I'm not the man. I'm just the memory.
I did call it. Alright, you are the parallel self, but he in itself is the memory, which is the amalgamation. Because he is dead. There we go. One more. There we go. Because it is just past 1971, I believe. Yeah. I don't remember the exact date that this is set in, but it's past 1971, or close to it at the very least. However, we saw Bendy before we saw, before we came into here, which means we are also very close to Bendy. The original version of Bendy, not the Ink Demon. Don't ever lose hope. When in doubt, the answer you seek is usually nearby. We all have dreams, ghosts in our past, but these ghosts can give us the path forward. Best pal. Nothing back there? Alright. I don't know what this does, so I don't want to press it just yet. Bendy ran off over this way. But there's no door here. Which means he probably went down. Okay. No, went over that one maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there's a door there. Okay. That door doesn't open. Just hide spot. That door doesn't open either. Okay. Lord Amok rules. Okay. Unsafe area. Stay dead. Okay. Thanks for the warning, I guess. Lockers. Battery. Okay. Not gonna go in there just yet. Something. Unless Amok is the spider. No, if Amok is the spider, that makes it very easy because he is already dead. I killed him. He's dead. Bacon soup. Go away. I said go. Go. Thank you. Security override. So I was supposed to come this way first. Alright. Music. It's not enough for me to quite read. And then... Is this gonna trigger something? Possibly. Okay. Yeah, you're missing some things for me to read it.
Inspirations when you're a musician. Stick to what you know works. But when they built the new down in the old sewers. Turns out I've gotten so accustomed to working in those disgusting conditions that now if my office doesn't stink, the lyrics I write do. So when Jen started digging their massive utility shaft between their place and ours, I knew it'd be just the right spot for me to move in. Now I've got a song in my heart and a creative stench up my nose.
Bonk. No, there's multiple security locks. All right. Another one already. That's 2 so far. Okay. I'm gonna go health this time actually. And then I'll think next time I'll go power again. Just because it is kind of a long cooldown. Okay. They designed this big tunnel to link their new Gent building to Joey Drew's studios. They want to keep labor and parts flowing between them. I don't think they fully knew what they was actually creating here. When workers are heading through the shaft, you gotta drain the center duct into the overflow. When they're done, you flood it again. Any smut can do it, even if they're not an engineer. But the main thing is, you gotta make sure all the duct hatches are all open. Once they're open, the overflow can drain back and forth between 2 ducts. Simple stuff, but a bit complicated when you're working by yourself. Okay. Yeah, thought so. Nothing down here. Okay. Somewhere over here. No, I need to charge my gent pipe. That was back over here somewhere. Yes, okay. Now I can unlock this. Which will be security overrides, so that way I can go over there, I believe. Every time he does the grumbly grumbly, I believe it's his stomach getting hungry. It's alright. He's just buying stuff, or borrowing stuff. Okay, that's gonna drain it into the other pipe. Which is what I want it to do, right? It was supposed to drain into this, right? Did I do something wrong? I feel like I've done something wrong. Okay, then there must be something down there that I need to do. Ah, okay. Do I also have to do that in the other room as well? It's just that one. Yeah, okay. Now it should work, I believe, correct? This one's gonna fill up and then it's gonna flow into the other one. Right, right, yes, alright. Where? What exactly just opened? Do I now need... Oh, hey. Do I now need to drain? Because it says you have to walk through it, right? Yes, okay. Within our isolated walls, Lord Amok reigns. The drips and drops of the leaking world above cannot stop his rule. Those who oppose Amok's hand have their bodies crushed and fed into the narrow pipes that lead below into our forgotten sewers under our feet. Those tunnels are even deeper, even darker than this one. There is only suffering down there. But should anyone defeat Lord Amok, cast him down, our small kingdom will belong to the conqueror. This is the secret of Amok's mortality. Pass on the throne, pass on the name. Okay. So I'm potentially going to go and beat this Amok and become Amok. Alright. God, I was hoping he would finally peek his head through that frickin' door. Boink.
Behold, the stranger is upon us. Kill her. Kill her now!
Oh, I can't hit you guys. Okay, well. Can I sit? I can sit. You guys want to have a party? No? Yeah, okay. I'll leave. Goodbye.
Hail Amok!
Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Thank you, kind sir. Yeah, it's opening that one. Alright. What's actually over here? Because this is not the way I went. Yeah, I could've electroshocked my gent pipe. Let's do that. There we go.
See you, mind, as the truth unfolds. You will accept your fate before the end.
Are you my end or you my beginning? Can't go that way? Alright. Sad face.
What in the world? How big is this place? Oh, it's you. Where did you come from? Look, I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't mean to hurt you. And I really don't think you want to hurt me either, right? Good. Let's be friends then, okay? What do you say? You and me? Awesome. Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for the old gent building. What's wrong? Is it a bad place? It's okay. I won't let anything happen to you. We'll go one step at a time. Just you and me. Let's see what we can find.
That was a very short chapter. I've also seen that some people can do this in like a couple of hours. So he doesn't make a reaction to the squeaky or me hitting his plush doll? Alright. I don't like the added footsteps with them being with me. Little Heck is on time. Perfect, beautiful. I always wanted to go to Little Heck. Can I talk to you at all? No? Alright. I can't actually see the end of the street because my game does not render that far. So I can hide and leave Bendy behind. Alright. Now don't start singing, game. I know I'm one for atmosphere, but just don't. $0.15 for coffee? Well, too bad I'm not a coffee person. I thought I scared him. Yeah, train going by. Alright. Do not litter, guys. Littering is for garbage people. Can't actually open that? Okay.
Looks like we need to find an ID card somewhere around here. Any ideas, Bendy?
Find an ID card, okay. Can I now interact with these ones? Nope.
There's nothing in here. Sorry, Bendy. Empty. Well, maybe it's somewhere else. There's nothing in here. Sorry, Bendy. There's nothing in here. Sorry, Bendy. Nothing in here. Let's keep looking. Nothing in here. Let's keep looking.
I can't even like see in there, it's just black. Ah, that's why I couldn't interact with certain things. Future has arrived. I just didn't know it would get here so soon. Some of the stuff that's been coming out of Gent doesn't follow any of the rules of physics that I know. Hard to believe they started as a bricklaying company once upon a time. Nowadays we have all the modern conveniences and worse yet, the headaches. Take that ID card machine they've got at the door. You don't bring your ID, you don't get into work. So I started putting my ID on my nightstand in my room. The Downside Hotel. It's not the safest place, but at least I know where it is.
Looks like we found a clue.
Hotel. Where is the flippin' hotel? That's a pharmacy. It's the subway. Bendy, you're in my way. Thank you.
Oh yeah? I'll just start my own place.
The beef is people. Well, at least you're actually honest about your product. Downside Hotel. Alright, come on, Bendy, we need to go rent a
It's
room.
kinda creepy in here.
Yeah, well, this whole city is creepy. Hold on, Bendy, you stay down there just a moment. I didn't even look at the thing to register that that's what I actually had to do. Oh.
Brought to you by Jen.
That was it? That was all that was in there? Really? Okay. Plus. Well, one key card.
Well, geez, you haven't gotten far.
Don't do that. Wait. How did you get in here?
Oh, I have my ways. So tell me, how goes the journey?
Slow, but I'll get through.
Ah, I see you have your father's never-quit go-getter spirit.
Oh, now you knew my father. Well, newsflash, I didn't even know my father. Or my mother. Or anyone else in my family.
I see then. You've chosen to forget the past. I can understand that.
What are you talking about?
Look, I don't think you're ready for this. But hang on to your lunch money. There's something I want to show you.
Wait. What are you doing?
He must be a very, very powerful memory.
All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Henry was the main character of the first game. We're back in the first
Over
game.
here. Come have a seat. This won't take long.
I'm gonna assume there's not much like I can do in this place. Yeah, this appears to be the first game.
Where are we?
A very old place. Full of memories. But never mind all that. There's a little story you need to hear. You ready? Here we go. Once upon a time, Audrey, there was a bitter old man who had lost just about everything.
Joey.
Right. The real Joey Drew. He blamed everyone but himself for his mistakes, but mostly he blamed his old business partner for abandoning their work years and years ago. A man by the name of Henry Stein, great artist and a good friend. In his anger, Joey used an evil machine to create another world. A world made of paper and ink, where he'd torment his own version of Henry forevermore. But one day, a miracle happened. An angel came into Joe's life, a young woman by the name of Allison Pendle. She didn't visit often, but when she did, she saw something good in Joey no one else could, including himself. Through their friendship, he began to see the world with better eyes.
I like his face.
So one day, in Joey's cartoon cycle of hatred, he gave Henry an angel of his own to guide him when things were most dark, to always provide hope. It was then Joey decided to make something new, something he had always wanted but he could never have, a family. But not a cartoon one, something real. And after many, many tries, he created something that made him happier than he ever could have imagined. A wonderful, loving daughter. Bright, kind, almost human. He created you, Audrey.
What? Are you crazy?
Listen, I know it's a lot to believe.
Who do you think you are? I wasn't born from some machine. I'm flesh and blood. I'm not some kind of ink monster.
Just because we're born of darkness doesn't mean we belong to it. We're always free to choose, to believe what we want to believe.
Take me back. Right now. I'm not listening to any more of your lies.
Remember who you are, Audrey.
Leave me alone!